Coronation Street's Asha Alahan takes the first step toward a new relationship next week when she grows closer to paramedic Sienna. But what begins as a promising romance quickly takes an unexpected turn after suspicious behavior leads Nina Lucas to make a shocking accusation. Could Asha's happiness be over before it truly begins? Before heading out for her first date, Asha gets ready with encouragement from her close friend Nina. The evening appears to be a success, and later Asha returns to the flat with Sienna, leaving both Nina and Amy delighted to see her smiling. The atmosphere suddenly changes when Sienna receives an unexpected phone call. Her expression instantly shifts, and she insists she has to leave without delay. The abrupt departure leaves everyone confused. A disappointed Asha worries she may have said or done the wrong thing, while Nina starts wondering whether Sienna is hiding something she doesn't want anyone to discover. The following day, Sienna apologizes for leaving so suddenly and explains that she had been called away because her elderly aunt needed company for a bingo outing. Nina remains unconvinced by the explanation. Her suspicions grow even stronger when she accidentally catches Asha and Sienna together in the bedroom. Embarrassed, she quickly leaves them alone. Later, after Sienna has gone, Nina discovers that an envelope containing her wages has disappeared. Without hesitation, Nina becomes convinced that Sienna has taken the missing money. Asha is left stunned when Nina openly accuses Sienna of stealing the cash. Sienna firmly denies the allegation and fires back by accusing Nina of acting out of jealousy over her past relationship with Asha. Feeling insulted by the accusation, Sienna storms out of the flat, leaving Asha trapped between defending her new partner and standing by her closest friend. Is Nina simply being overprotective and allowing old feelings to cloud her judgment? Or has she uncovered the first sign that Sienna is hiding a dangerous secret that could leave Asha heartbroken? Coronation Street viewers grow suspicious of Lauren Bolton during Betsy Swain's stroke storyline. Coronation Street viewers have started questioning Lauren Bolton's behavior after her emotional reaction to Betsy Swain's devastating medical ordeal. After doctors investigated the cause of Betsy's stroke, she was forced to tell her mother, Lisa Connor Swain, that her boyfriend, Dylan Wilson, had accidentally strangled her during consensual sexual activity. Although both believed the pressure had been slight, the incident resulted in a life-threatening medical emergency. Despite the frightening experience, Betsy has since been given hope that she could make a strong recovery. She has repeatedly begged her mother not to target Dylan, even after Lisa reported him to the police. Whether Dylan ultimately faces criminal charges now depends on whether Betsy chooses to support a prosecution. Lauren has also made it clear that she wants Dylan nowhere near the hospital. During a conversation with Betsy, she revealed that Dylan had accused Betsy of being unfaithful instead of accepting responsibility for what had happened. In Tuesday's episode of Coronation Street, Lauren visited Betsy in hospital, but her tense attitude quickly became noticeable. She clashed with one of the nurses before confronting Betsy about Dylan's actions. As Betsy tried to explain that both she and Dylan had willingly taken part in what happened, Lauren became increasingly frustrated. She criticized her friend for defending Dylan, believing Betsy was refusing to recognize the seriousness of the situation. Lauren's intense response immediately sparked debate among viewers, with many wondering whether her reaction was being driven by painful memories from her own past rather than the facts of Betsy's case. Some fans believed Lauren was projecting her own trauma after everything she experienced with Joel, arguing that she was desperate to stop Betsy from suffering in the same way. Others questioned whether Joel had subjected Lauren to similar abuse, suggesting that hidden experiences from her past could explain why she was reacting so strongly to Dylan's actions. A number of viewers also speculated that Lauren was determined to make Dylan pay because she never had the opportunity to fully punish Joel, leaving some convinced that her personal history is influencing the way she sees Betsy's situation. Coronation Street reveals Ryan Connor's unexpected reaction to Betsy and Dylan's crisis. Ryan Connor surprised Dylan Wilson with words of understanding in the wake of Betsy Swain's life-changing stroke during the latest episode of Coronation Street. Ever since Betsy was rushed to hospital, Dylan has been keeping his distance from Weatherfield General, overwhelmed by guilt and struggling to face the consequences of the incident that left her seriously ill. Before visiting the hospital, Dylan wrongly accused his friend Brody of having a relationship with Betsy, convinced she had been unfaithful. The allegation quickly sparked a heated confrontation, with Brody furiously denying the claim and insisting he would have reported Dylan to the police if he had been in Betsy's position. After receiving an emotional message urging him to visit, Dylan finally found the courage to see Betsy. During their conversation, she challenged him over the false accusations, while Dylan admitted his father, Sean Tully, had persuaded him to believe she had cheated on him. Even so, he confessed he was still struggling to come to terms with everything that had happened. Dylan also admitted he feared another encounter with the criminal justice system after Lisa Connor Swain reported him to the police. With his previous legal troubles still fresh in his mind, he worried he could end up back behind bars. As Dylan left Betsy's hospital room feeling emotionally drained, Ryan stopped him for a private conversation and offered an unexpected point of view. Rather than judging Dylan, Ryan explained that he believed there had never been any intention to hurt Betsy. Drawing on his own past experiences, he admitted he had previously taken part in consensual strangulation and understood why Dylan had not realized the potential dangers involved. Ryan explained that many people fail to appreciate how serious the risks can be, adding that the injury to Betsy's artery had developed gradually before ultimately causing the stroke. He reassured Dylan that, despite the tragic outcome, he believed it had been a terrible accident rather than a deliberate act of violence. Ryan's words gave Dylan a small sense of comfort at a time when many people in Weatherfield have turned against him. Ryan is not the only resident to share a personal perspective on the issue. Earlier in the storyline, Summer Spellman admitted she had also experienced consensual strangulation in the past and said she would never take part in it again after learning about the dangers. Later, Dylan opened up to Sean inside the Rover's return, admitting he feared he could be sent to prison over what had happened. Although he insisted Betsy's injuries were never intentional, he confessed he was unsure whether he could live with the guilt if his actions destroyed both their futures. While Ryan has chosen to show compassion, Lisa remains determined to pursue justice for her daughter. She continues encouraging Betsy to make an official statement and support criminal proceedings, believing Dylan should face the consequences of his actions. Lauren has also backed Lisa's position, repeatedly urging Betsy to stay away from Dylan and put her own safety first. With Dylan now facing an uncertain future and the possibility of criminal charges hanging over him, the devastating aftermath of Betsy's stroke is far from over. The question now is whether Dylan's mistake will ultimately cost him his freedom.